Today we're going to look at an Academy Games game called Conflict of Heroes Awakening the Bear, 2nd edition. This is a 2-player game and it takes place in Russia, around Russia, between the Germans and the Russians. What's cool about Academy Games is that they have a lot of other games on their roster which are mostly Euro-style war games. So Conflict of Heroes has an easygoing mechanic, which is good for you. This is a tactical, scenario-based impulse game, meaning that you play certain scenarios, it's tactical, small unit combat, and on each turn you have impulses, meaning that you have a certain amount of actions that you can do, and vice versa. What you get with this game are 5 15 by 19 inch geomorphic maps, probably the most detailed maps you're gonna see in any war game company, 210 1-inch counters, 1 pre-programmed rulebook. You read 3 pages, you play a scenario, you want to continue, you read a few more pages, you get a little bit more detailed, you play another scenario. This game is designed by Uwe Eicher. He incorporated a mechanic called chit draw for damage. So you don't know what kind of damage you're going to get, and neither does your opponent, other than the killed and action chit that you could draw. When you draw that damage counter, you put it underneath your chit, and only you know how much damage you have. And what is called a berserk. What happens if you draw the berserk thing? Well, your defense goes up, your attack goes up, your movement goes up because you've just lost your mind because you saw your unit being decimated by your opponent. And that's going to teach him to attack me again. So the designer has a sense of humor, but not really, because in war, there are people and there are animals. So if you look now at both chits, bottom left, you're going to see a soldier with an arrow crossed out through it and a number 10. Well, that just means that you can't see through the cow and you can't see through the person, so it gives you 10 defense more. So what do? You shoot the poor cow? You shoot the people? What do you do? This is a card-assisted game. You get 55 action cards, which help you destroy your opponent. In this game, there's hidden units, so when you creep up to your enemy and you start shooting, well, you just shot 2 cows. If you want to play this game solo, there's an expansion called Conflict of Heroes Eastern Front. There are artificial intelligence cards which help you move your opponent. Here's a picture of my dog. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Please check out my channel, No Enemies Here. Thank you very much.